right. Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome, Tauruses. This is your third monthly message now for February. Thank you guys for taking the time to tune in. If you did not watch those previous messages, you might want to do that first. That's where I did the tarot, okay? We're working with the Wizard of Oz. It's Journey to Oz and Wonderland, all right? I give names, dates, times, music. Sometimes we talk about current events and stuff going on, celebrity gossip, the crazy Epstein stuff, but then how it, also how it can, be part of the programming sometime, I guess, of what we're seeing within our own relationships and different people, right? As always, use your own intuition and discernment as you're tuning in. I do try and give those specifics for guidance for individuals, right? Names can be first name, middle name, last name. Whoever might be a deceased person coming through, even. That's weird. I'm being so, I just use an ancestor. We're being very, I don't know. We got the Taurus thing and the Scorpio. You have the Emperor up. That was the final card. And as I've mentioned, 428. Okay, if you're there, I saw your birthday. So, there is Libra energy. There's been Aquarius. I got Aries. Quite a bit of Aries in this one. 322, 326. Oh boy, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you all enjoy the NFL, the Super Bowl halftime show, guys. What do y'all think of that? This kind of reminded me, I don't know, bowling with Jesus. One. The H coming through is Hernandez in this one. And Benito. But, we're following the rabbit hole, the Bad Bunny. Oh boy. Okay, I am going to be getting some runes in this one, okay, to give further clarification and guidance. I did not see that one coming, okay? So interesting with the Uranus energy, as well as we do also have Mercury moving into Piscean energy. There was a lot of Pisces there. Also 223. I saw 223 poor. I'm starting this at 144. So maybe there is star state energy as well. So keep that in mind. You can listen and tune in to your other placements however you want to. And you do have another tarot. We're going to get into fairies and the fae. Oh my goodness. So I got a song. It's Rage Against the Machine, actually, with Zach. He's a Capricorn. And it's Guerrilla Radio. All hell can't stop us now. Oh, Christine, and Christine, C's and K's initials, a lot coming forth. Your name, their name. Carrie, Carol, Christine. There's been a lot of different names, okay? This one interesting, Taurus. Okay, I'm not gonna say all the names, okay? Angelique, Angie, Angela as well. The J, so I'm getting like Big Lebowski and Bowling with Jesus. Jesus, you know what he was. Juan was there too. You're the only one. You're not the only one for me, apparently. Or are you? I don't know. That's what happened here. We're finding out, okay? So, of course, we are always dealing with the players, the cheaters, the liars, okay? The hypersexual, karmic-y, lusty. So I'm deciphering this and seeing clearly, all right? Emperor even. You had both water sign placements, king and queen in reverse. Air are both up, okay? Air is up, so that good. So thinking, communicating. So there could be air in your chart, or communicating with them, thinking things through logically about this stuff, trying to find some humor in some of this discernment as well. And there was a big emotional manipulator. So they're also a bully, like somebody, yeah. So someone's on high defense for protection, okay? Even in this future, this is like even protecting yourself. 9-7. Some of you, I got another thing. So 904. 1009 has been there quite a bit. 1003. There was others, but I don't know who that is for you, but I noticed that again. Maybe 1-4 Capricorn. So we do have some Capricorn. I don't really see the Virgo this one. Oh, 800. Does someone need 800? Or getting 800? Because this was about money too, right? It is always, right? Taurus is about money. Maybe there's betting going on or something. This would also be with surrounding people you work with. Now, learning the cool thing with like understanding the astrology and the energy and stuff. Because you know, Taurus energy represents the second house. It represents money, all right, material items. Okay, also our values, our beliefs. That's why you get the fixed energy. You get stubborn. That's why you also get the Hierophant. Okay, but also, so that can be fixed. So there's a need to also be, something inside, you know, to be also mutable and be open to when evidence, you know, this is the Libra, the air sign, when proof or evidence, to look at the facts of the matter and be open. Don't let your pride and shit, you know, hold you back from seeing the truth, okay, of a situation, okay? So people get triggered by all certain things regarding it's their religion, their sexuality, okay, right? And I'm deciphering the lusty energy that's karmic. That's how I'm seeing that, because that's not about stability. That's not about heart space. I'm a Libra, Taurus energy, all that. You don't understand Venetians, okay? And we also have to, we understand the value of money and giving and be generous. And it is, you know, it's a necessity, but it's empty. So, you know what I mean? In the grand scheme of things. And so when people are doing these things, whoa, it's getting hot in here. Whew. I was hoping to paint. I might actually have to take my hoodie off. It is like, I don't know. They said what? Phil? Oh, weird. I just heard that turn on, which makes me think there's a power outage somewhere. Don't forget your generator, someone in a storm or something. It's not here though. Because they said, you know, what is this, Phil? We had Groundhog Day. You know, there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter. Well, I don't know, but we did a ceremony with Saint Brigade for spring, and it looks like spring to me. I see rainbows. I see birds. What is this? What's the song? And I think to myself, it's Lou comes through. So Lewis as well, but they're like, just Lou. Louis Armstrong. What a wonderful world. Oh, so we're just supposed to, like, you know, focus on the things that are beautiful, okay? And also things like that. And some people, they're thinking that yeah, never mind. Okay, have fun at that football. Yay, watching that. Dude, so I tried to make banana bread. Like I kind of a healthier recipe, Taurus. It fucking flopped so bad. I tried to make a banana bread. I mean, it's still good. I'm gonna eat it, but they're all muffins. They're sunk. I tried to use Greek yogurt, make it kind of healthy, not adding sugar. We will see. That's the chemistry too. That's the alchemy. All right, we're gonna make some muffins now. Some banana bread, chocolate muffins. Okay, so I'm definitely in a higher vibration. I'm not angry about some of this stuff. So keep that in mind. This emotions can, you know, when we're really going through it, it really hurts. But you guys started with so much good stuff, and I think that, like, even the Emperor is like, there's not that you're getting stuck in it, but there's a need to also remember, like, your happy, like, I don't know, your happy spot. And actually, for example, not just your happy spot, but what you did for this new creativity, feeling confident in yourself, to be proud about your passion, your creativity, you know, and having wealth or things like this. So whether it be dancing or art, okay, you know, your own thing here. And that's like, when we think about that with the Wizard of Oz in the storyline, when Dorothy does get there, he's basically just, it's like they needed him to acknowledge that they had already the things and have a little trinket to believe that they had that, you know. There is some stuff. I mean, there is this kind of keeping hidden maybe about your home, your family, your stability. I mean, that's what I see. Because you got that Knight of Wands energy. See, there's no love with this King of Pentacles. Maybe it's a Capricorn for some. Okay, now these went all the way through, past, present, future. So we really want to throw some of the, I'm going to pull it down. Okay. And the people we want to see, because we of course see a Queen of Wands with a star, shining brightly, doing her thing, looking beautiful, being hopeful and optimistic. Okay. And then this other person over here, not being able to be moving, traveling, something about a car, even a Dodge or a Ram, even, I don't know, it could be a truck. Something about the cars too, but not being able to travel somewhere. Okay. And some of you is a Cancer, Scorpio. There's a lot of water upside down. There's a lot of earth upside down. Okay. The Hermit, a Virgo. Capricorn, potentially. Okay. And there's a celebration. There's a party. There's a warning about an invitation. And it might have something to do with a birthday, okay? Or a get-together with friends. Maybe it's the end of the month, though. Or someone's waiting patiently for this, but there's something sneaky in this message. Someone's deceptive. There's a lie. There's some manipulation here. This other person, there's some money, grubby, hungry stuff here. Maybe you have an emperor, a father, a boss, or someone seeing this. He knows, and she could just be kissing ass to the boss. So it really depends on who you are, because he's also seeing how he knows this person is not single. High Priestess does as well. She intuitively knows that there's something fucking going on, and they're not telling the fucking truth. Excuse my language. Oh. The Empath, very intuitive regarding money, finances, their investments. Maybe someone gambling. I don't know. There's someone plotting or planning something here, and there's a need. This Emperor is going to stand up and protect or defend, okay? Or if that's you, you need to. This is the masculine, divine masculine, father figure, boss, emperor, you know, husband, whoever he might be in the dynamic here, okay? So I like this for you. Now, let's see. I'm going to list some of these runes. We are learning these together, okay? Together. The Karens, the Carpenters, together. Okay. Ice. Something's frozen. Watch out. Yeah, it's cold there or something. I don't know. Yeah, this person is ice. It's frozen. Let it go. The H's, the F's. I see an R. R initials. This is movement, radio, travel, guerrilla radio, energy as well. That's movement. I see high honors, military. F in reverse. Ooh. Underneath the deck. So I'm learning these as well. So I'm going to take these ones to go over here for this dynamic to give us guidance regarding this situation. You see these connect. These ones definitely go over here as well, but it connects with this defense, some protection. I know you can't see right now what. Okay, this one shows over here also defense. The F in reverse though, so we'll find out. Okay, quite a few. So thank you all once again. I hope you enjoy. We're doing this learning as well together. These can have initials giving you guidance. I could be an initial, literally. Okay, Isa, Ian. I'm just thinking, you know, Isabel. E was there too, like Eve, Evie, Evelyn, Elizabeth. We have the H's again. Lots of H's been coming forth, you guys. So I'm just not even gonna first name, middle name, last name, city name, street name. Okay, so let's jump into it and see. Wait, should I let the other ones come out first? Because I have two sets of different runes. Yeah, we'll see. Sometimes it's really cool. This kind of shows you what I do sometimes when I show you and share some of the behind the scenes. I mean, I will have set the reading out, and then I let the other cards fly where they need to go for clarification and guidance, whether it be the names or whatever I'm drawn into. The tea leaves, you know, whatever. Graffiti. But we're not going to get into that so much in this. We're learning something new. It's a new language, a new alphabet. Okay? Maybe some of you are more familiar with it. Never give up. See ya. Oh, T-was Thursday. Tire. A T initial. Law and justice. God and war. Courage. Never give up. It's Tuesday, dude. I was getting so snotty with some Tuesdays. See you next Tuesday, Ewas. The horse. Number M. That's the E. M and E. Okay. I'm gonna shuffle them again and then let them play. All right, here we go. Tauruses, all who join in and tune into these messages. Excuse me, Taurus. Oh yeah, Isa. There's protection. Oh my gosh, I want you guys to see, because this is a necessity for you to see what I got over here. So you have this military protection. August. High honors. Sage. A sage. Warrior. High honor. Military protection as well. I don't know. And, you know. And August. The moment. A momentum. Protection. Symbol of the dangers outside world. Okay. Dangers of the outside world for the spiritual life and research, often engraved on weapons and as a token of protection and victory. You see? Okay. That's what I need to show you. That's sometimes when I'm here doing it. Where they go, where they fly is where they need to be. And the fairies love that too, because they go, woo. I totally saw when I was unveiling for the Aquarians. The sun was coming through, and of course my logical mind could say, oh, maybe it's just a dust particle or a piece of sage or something. But, you know, I definitely looks like some little orbs flying around with the fairies. So I'm really excited. I have a beautiful connection working with the Fae, and I thought, how beautiful, like, honestly, working with Saint Brigid and isn't something I do normally. So she's been really spotlighted as the goddess during this energy and during this time, although this will bring in of some Odin, Thor, you know, all that good stuff. Okay. So this is a warning about it being very cold, ice. Okay. Isa is about snow. Okay. And stuff like this, and concentrate and slow down. Okay. So the people freaking out, whether this is symbolic regarding where we're at in this world and all of this uproar, or if this is literal because it's dangerous outside, you know? Okay. Hernandez. Fehu, protecting your land, your legacy, your property. Nordic. Caution, though. The rune's a symbol of vital flow and momentum. So look, Emperor wants to, you know, this is about legacy. So he's looking to, who is he passing this legacy down onto in this day, you know what I mean, before he goes, like, also protection. And he's slowing things down. So, like, if it's farm and stuff, movement. So this is also understanding something like that, livestock, even food, water, making sure you have the necessities. This is my grandpa, you know, that's what it makes me think of, because he's a farmer. Yeah, and a school teacher. So, you know, and he had a very balanced. So, it could be something like that, or you know, you could be coming this. I don't know who you are. But I'm really happy that we do have, you know, this is, you know, the boss standing in his strength, because I will always see him as doing what is best for the good, and not as just, you know, he's going to be a protector as well of his family, not hurt them and abuse them and for his fucking pleasures, and, you know, and be honest, you know, even with the work. So it's almost like this person also sees that there's something going on. They see that there's something going on at work. They can see the flirtations of married people fucking around and shit, you know what I'm saying, and some weird shit, and obsessions with money and the sneaky stuff, maybe about even planning to, like, steal or get some money or do something, you know. That's interesting. If. Okay. We have F upside down over here. That means someone is not. I saw this. Oh my gosh. The Billie Eilish thing. I always bring that up, but like, you know, I get what she's trying to say, but when you are in that limelight right there, makes me think of the show like Poltergeist too. They built all their homes on like Native American land. They're here. and so she put that out there, and they're like, what? And we all know. So, you know, philanthropy, humanitarianism, you know, all those things. If you're gonna, you know, and that's like put your money where your mouth is, then, because she also did the same thing, like trying to shame Mark Zuckerberg and shame everybody about the money they had, and she's, so that's the whole thing. It's like, what? Okay, and you know, anyways, I saw this symbol in reverse on a picture. It said denial. So I was telling you the poetry. Brigade is also the goddess of poetry, the wand, the inspiration as well, art, creativity, the flame, and the Navajo. I'm getting this too once again. I know this seems weird, but there's all this beautiful connection of spirit and different spiritual beliefs coming forth. So even Christianity, I mean, I love Jesus, so don't really matter. I don't love Joseph Smith though, or Brigham Young, and he's not a true prophet. I feel like every day I'm like, go away, go away, Joseph Smith Jr. and your LDS Freemasonry weirdos. I've already been like, see, here's the thing. Everybody's like looking at Hollywood and all this shit. I studied the lyrics, okay? I've been doing this already for a long time. I already know. I already went down this whole rabbit hole. I know all about the Freemasonry, okay? I already did all this conspiracy theory, you know, and there are times where it goes, okay, we're getting a little too out there, okay, Owens? Okay. I mean, I'm not like the flat earthers and shit like this and thinking we never ever been to, you know, and, you know, okay, let's see. The Z. Never give up. Z. Zeke. Zaid. Zane. Zelda. I don't know. It's a backward Z. I don't know if that's even it. Libra energy too. Okay, Libra and Aquarius. So a lot of the air energy. Okay. Even maybe trust your intuition about something. I'm just rambling at this point. Okay. It looks like a bow tie, you know. It kind of reminds me of like the hourglass, right? So let's see. I can't remember. I'm still learning. I already know. There's a warning. This person isn't single. It literally could be something like this. Or this person isn't doing this on their own. They're not working alone. The warning about a person also in a bit of lack mentality is that's the temptation for them to cheat and lie and steal. You know? Why are you going out there, you know, to rob and steal and cheat? And that's been coming out. Gemini's got, dude, I've already seen, even in people's own communities and shit, and it's, yeah, that there's no loyalty amongst thieves. Okay, and people are angry because it is, here's the thing, it is something people worked for and paid for. And someone else wants to go and steal it. So then we talk about stolen property and dude, okay, we can't go back in time. We have to work with where we're at. Okay, deals have already been made, treaties been signed, people being paid, you know, that's the contracts. And I am all for. So I actually never mind. I don't want to talk about that, actually. Honestly, I really don't want to worry about it. I really don't give a fuck about Minnesota. Is it the Vikings? Oh. Is it Minnesota? Who is playing even? Is it the 49ers? I don't even have a fucking clue. But that's funny to say that, because I don't know. We're talking football all of a sudden. Land and property. Okay. Your wealth, legacy, and knowing that you can't keep it. You know what I mean? You don't get to take it with you. Radiohead. Tom's been coming through. Tom, maybe. So I was also listening to comedians and all, like Cat Williams and Chris Rock and different ones too. Who else? An old one, Charles. Gosh. And he was saying that it was like that Hollywood always do something to try and do a type of a humiliation ritual to the men to get them to wear dresses. You know what I mean? And also that they were always the ones to create a sense of segregation, racism, or something, because if the people came together and actually communicated and talked, they would see that they actually had the same values and morals and stuff like this, and that they were being played by the fear-mongering, the media, the money, whoever is controlling, you know. Ooh, flag warning too. This could be, so we have someone avoiding the tower. It could be somebody avoiding this transformation, you know, like it says, but sometimes it could be that avoiding dealing with this, like this storm. I mean, I get it too. Ooh, this feels, I don't know. I feel like this feels like someone doesn't have protection. Look, we have a bow tie, and now we have, what is this? I'm like, this is the symbols are looking. Okay, and what's under, okay. I'm still learning. This looks like tire tracks. I don't really know. I mean, I just read these ones, but my brain doesn't always memorize. So let's see this one. Birth. Oh, wow, a birth. Oh my gosh, the Lovers, a baby, something new being birthed in the future though, but so it could be literal birth coming in, or what's being birthed. The letter B could be significant. This usually means like the birch tree. We might get, okay, I feel like this is upright. So whatever it is it's going to be birthed. Okay. A business or a baby or a venture. We have the arrow upright again, the flag, two different ones, and the H in reverse. It looks to me the H. Dagaz, the day. Okay, so that's Dagaz. Transformation. From the dawn to the light, which almost the shade represents transformation. Okay. Okay, we have this protection over here. I know you guys can't see it. So also sage. Okay, so I mean, if I need to sage, right now I feel fine. I raise the vibration, I pay attention. I might buy some little more cones. Okay, maybe you need to sage if you're feeling that, if you feel so guided to do those types of things. Maybe I will get fairies too. I have a book that the Nordic runes. Paul. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sticks and too much time on my hands. Jimmy, by the way, the poetry is from Jimmy Osborne. Osborne. The poetry. The poet. Okay, and this makes me think of this song, Too Much Time on My Hands, and Jimmy Fallon and Paul Rudd doing like I used to love watching that. That's so funny. Pew, pew. Okay, I'm also getting a little bit of hawk's eye. All right, we're diving into this here. Let's go with what we got first. These are I keep wanting to call them postcards because I'm such a dork. They are the learning cards, the note cards. Okay, the flashcards. Okay, there's no R here. There's no R. We have this one, but it's in reverse. Squandered wealth. Ooh, a warning of squandered wealth. Because this person is a gold digger. Like, seriously, grandpa, okay, father, whoever, masculine sees this person. These people have been disinherited, cut off from the family, ignoring one's heritage. Othola. Wow, that one came through with Aries, like receiving it. There was two different dynamics. Some people are being received and some are not. It really depends, because look, he's wondering whether, so this person could have a lot of addiction issues, and I just got it, or something going on, a lot of like squandering their wealth. They're not wise with it. You know what I mean? And so Emperor's making the right judgment call for the highest good, because he's business savvy, okay? He didn't just become, running the show, the home, the family, the business, whatever he has, by being taken advantage of, emotionally manipulated, okay? He's got whoa, yeah. So there's a warning, man, okay? The W, the M, the E. We don't have that one here. Okay. Oh, we don't have the bully here. This is interesting. Okay, we do have this one, though. Degas. Yeah, Transformation Day. Ha. The letter D. Okay, all the different Ds. What's up, D? D letters, potentially first name, last name, middle name, whatever. Doesn't have to be. I see the 24th being spotlighted, so it could be 24. Transformation Day, the Gaz. So it's the. D has a the Gaz. I don't even know. See? Polarity. I'm grateful it gives me a pronunciation, because I am sure I mess things up all the time. I am not all knowing, and that's the other thing. So keep that in mind. And a person who thinks they are, I mean, it is good to be wise. I'm getting the difference between knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge is like our studies, right? And our wisdom is our experience. So wisdom is gained over time. This is where there needs to be also, honoring elders. But it has to go both ways, because I see where elders look down, and a novice understanding, like the greenhorn, okay, the earthworm sometimes has a beginner's mind, is refreshing, because maybe someone forgot the beginning stages of something, or the simplicity, or the curiosity, so not to be rude as well. And not to be afraid of asking questions, but also to see clearly. And he's not probably making any confrontation. Now, neither is High Priestess, because this is the thing. People deliver, they share too much, they share too much information that then shows you some of the underlying things of what's going on, or it just seems too outlandish, or something like, you know what I mean? There's something definitely. She's broken. She's so broken. Polarity, reversal, yin, yang, counterbalance, enlightenment, change, reversing energies, balancing the forces, bring about change, self-transformation. Yeah, as different as night and day. Someone's changed a lot or something. Dawning of a new day. The caterpillar becomes the butterfly. And we saw that, actually. The caterpillar, the Hierophant energy was in reverse, and then the butterfly came out, which represents both your duality of learning, processing. And also, I see this as breaking free from it, because you're seeing that what you had been like believing, or what you were really committed to, or someone broke a contract or a commitment or a vow, or broke a law. And so that caused a transformation, a learning. You're a completely different person. You can't go back. Just like cooking something, all those ingredients, like you this is something like you can never be unchanged. You can't not know what you know now. Okay, and some people want to kind of try and escape, but so transformation, Okay, we have the flag, but we have two different ones. This one's over here on Thursday. Thursday. All right, today's Tuesday. This is about the thorn, the hammer, defense, protection, regeneration. This is in the future energy potentially as well. A force for good, love and relationships, getting justice. You guys did have justice there. And a defense. So you have somebody standing up, protecting, defending. Also from these people. And I'm saying that in a way of like, they're seeing that there's emotional manipulation or there's something going on with them underneath it. All right, a force for good, righteous anger, fighting back, righteous anger. Yeah, Zach? Capricorn? Protecting what you cherish. I was thinking about that, like with Rage Against the Machine. Dude, I was raised on Rage Against the Machine. So I've been raging it. So now in this day and age, I'm like, I just protest online. I'm just raging against the machine. Oh yeah, I forgot. The machine. Welcome to the machine. You know, Pink Floyd. We also got the, little Cancer sign 7/12 too. And the Princess Bride. And when they're in the pit of despair. Tyrone. He was the six-fingered man, right? In the story. And then we got Wesley, who's Carrie as well. And Humperdinck. And the machine. Oh yeah. The pit of despair. Patty. Peggy. I have just sucked 1 year of your life away. Huh. That's what that person did. I was telling you the weirdest thing. I was getting the vibe of definitely like energetic vampire type energy, greed. The movies, I mean, the movies show us, symbolism of things. Jane and Pain. Also Aaron and Stained. Aaron Lewis again. Mudvayne. You take away. I feel the same. A force for good. What is the one? Anger is a gift. Oh, hell, can't stop us now. All right, that's in the future energy, okay? I'm on MK class, MK, South Park. MK something, maybe it's someone, MK even, but, The counselor, yeah, okay. Okay, this one is the L. Oh, I almost forgot. You had other L's. Logan, and Laura. Oh, I was saying Lisa, Lewis, So L's could be initial. And we also have lagoon. Go with the flow. Let go even, right? Flow. Lagoons. Intuition, emotion, cleansing. Developing your intuition and tuning your currents. Okay? This is even spiritual protection, as you're doing this as well. Cleansing rituals, the life-giving strength of water, looking into the depths for information, cleansing with clean flowing energy, let the current guide you. Okay, so it's going up. So there's a need to also go with the flow. And I'm saying that as I know that we're bouncing from, because this is into future energy and righteous anger, justice as well. Okay, but it's because to save time, I'm just going through it. We don't have Yuras. No you. Okay, I don't see that arrow. Ooh, see it like the Algaz in reverse. That's what it was. It wasn't Fehu. Oh, maybe she will lose that property or give it or something. Also, deception, hidden agenda. All may not be what it seems. Okay, upright with the Algaz does say elk. The elk guardian, a Z. Z, elk guardian. One of those Z initials even. First name, last name, middle name. It's Zuckerberg. Mark, he's your fellow Taurus, dude. Zuckerberg. Oh, elk guardian. I'm just kidding, but whatever. It's Zeus, whatever. El has. Refuge. Wait, Jasper's there too. Is Jasper could be someone's dog's name even. Or literally a Jasper though. Weird. Okay. The keywords: refuge, protection, safety, sanctuary, guardians, and trust. So they could also have military background, military honors, okay, or you do or something. I'm leaving this one out there. This did pull with the Aquarius and Leo's energy, okay, intuitive Kev. I mean, and so it's interlinked for this month, okay? Safe and protected spaces. Yeah. Take advantage of natural defenses. Allies with your best interest at heart, and be alert and keep your wits to you, okay? And it felt upright even with the sage, okay? I don't know. We might open this too. There's so much. I mean, this is giving a higher perspective. I have Peter sight, Hawk's eye. H is hawk as well. Okay, this one kind of cool, Taurus. I like it. Okay, B is there, which is about what you're birthing, a birth. Okay, bear as well. Bear down, Burkano, the birch tree. So I might get some of the trees. Gene Smith. Does mean about fertility, beginnings, birth, renewal, inspiration, and mother goddess, spiritual rebirths, giving of birth, something being birthed, right? Nurturing growth, building creativity. Shedding away old skin, rebirth, nurturing environment, planting seeds in fertile soil, feminine creative energy. Okay, and then of course we do have, it's 2 weeks from the day, we have the new moon from when I'm doing this. Okay, 2/17, the new moon, and with the Chinese New Year and the year of the horse. So I always see this as a time of planting seeds, and then we're finally out of that snake year. This is the awakening and shedding. It's so weird, right? I think this is great. Okay, but we have the next card is in reverse. Oh, that's not it. It's a different one. Yeah, Fehu in reverse over here on this other side. On this other side. Okay. Ill fortune and bad luck. That's a twist. That's a spin of the wheel. Losing wealth and possessions. Wealth and property holding you back or lacking resources. The F. Frank. Let me be frank with you. Felix. Okay. Any F initials though. Fiona. Felicity. Felicia. What else are F names? I was that Fiona. Fox. I don't know. Red was there too. But that's just a warning, right? Okay. And that didn't come out for you guys. So whatever's going on, I'm just gonna turn that upside down. Because I don't want to see that bad fortune. That's squandering wealth and loss too. But so then we have X. Oh, maybe it happens on X. Because this is about the gift, the give and take. So someone losing some property, someone giving it away even, but not receiving for it. Okay. There can always be synchronicities. This is the letter G, although I would say X. Xavier, whatever. Xana. Xander. But it's the letter G. What's up, G? Gaybo. It's in reverse. It says Gaybo. Yeah. Bo is a name too. Bo and B-A-E, something like that. But the X, though, I always say, I'm going to be like, this is Twitter now. But whatever. It's in reverse, which is weird. It doesn't have reversals. Someone giving a gift away. It's supposed to be mutual. Like giving a gift is an honoring for protection as well. How interesting. You know, that it needs to be a mutual give and take and exchange. Okay. Someone giving someone a gift. This birth, something. A birthday even. Okay, what? We got this one in reverse. And noose. This is the letter A. A is upside down. Ooh, A is upside down. Adam, Angie, Alan, Amanda, Amber. I'm just throwing the names out. Alan, Alex, Alexander, Alicia, Autumn, Audrey. Ooh. Okay. Lacking information or wisdom. Allison, Abby, clouded judgment, breakdown in communication, and bad advice. Someone giving someone bad advice. Okay, now this is about divinement or divination. About the theme about God or Odin. If it's upright, it's communicating clearly from the mouth of God. So I also get someone could have been giving fake, like it's not accurate, like false information. Okay, they're not being divinely communicating with something here, with someone. Okay, this one came out too. Fehu by the Emperor. The letter J, Jera, and Y. Okay, John, Jessica, John, Jacob, Jingleheimer, Smith. All right, I'm just throwing the names out, okay? Jill was there actually. Jilly. Jerry, Jane, June, Joel, Joe, Joseph, Jeremy, Jeremiah, Josie, Jessica, I already said that. Jesse. I don't know. Whatever might come. Jacqueline. Jack, yeah. And the Wise. Jera. Yearly cycle. Josh, too. Why? What are Y names? Oh, Jasmine, Yasmin. I don't know Y names. Maybe it's last names even. J and Y. This is the year. Like this is the wheel. Fortune. All right, so somebody, this is like someone completed this cycle. They've learned that this someone has mastered, okay, this fortune, okay, because there's land, property, inheritance, legacy, land. Okay, this is like harvest time. Even like, after working the land, the field or something, literally, okay, something like that. The fruits of your labor, okay? Birthdays, happy birthday too. Anniversaries even, fertility, abundance, manifesting endeavors, year of the wheel of the rights. Okay, also, we're going to Alice in Wonderland, so very merry on birthday to all of us too. And it being generous and giving. The harvest at the end of the work, you reap what you've sown. Success requires effort. Life, death, and rebirth. Building on the past efforts, work towards the future, the seasons of life. Turning inspiration into reality. All right. I got to remember the wheel. That's basically like the wheel. The J and the Y, okay? Okay, this was your first one, and it's this direction. The letter S. So, Wilo. Wholeness. The sun. The sun. Empowerment. Energy, well-being, life force. Like it's a beautiful day actually. Achieving success, being happy, joyful. Leo energy, maybe. Capricorn as well. 16, I don't know. Health, letter S's, okay. All the letter S's. Steve, Steven, Sarah, Summer. I'm just throwing it letter S's. Okay. Simon. He's been with Simon. There's not every single letter of the alphabet in these, so just keep that in mind. But there's warmth and sun, okay? Achieving success, celebration of life, all your different S initials. Open yourself to the power, sunshine, okay? Next one, that's someone's name too, but sunshine on your path. Oh, I get sun. No, never mind. I'm not going to jump into music yet. All is well, enjoy life. No, wait, dancing in the light. Justice. D-A-N-C. All right. The gods are smiling on you, Taurus. The season of growth. Energy at its maximum strength. All is well. Enjoy life. Enjoy life. Down here was the warning, though, with the I and the Isa, which says ice. Concentration, interpretation. In Nordic mythology, ice is a force of inertia, which is permanently in opposition with the fire. They want to steal your fire. They want something. This is about something's too cold to move forward. Frozen, like it's literally cold. Cold as ice. Willing to sacrifice my love. You know, foreigner, the fours. And I get that as this too, because these people are stuck. They're really frozen in, like, maybe in literally in a certain time period, or with something that they've, but this is also a warning because there is like infidelity here and cheaters and emotional manipulation and drugs or alcohol or something going on, huh? So steer clear. Like, I don't get it. Don't go out there and fuck around, man. It's not, like, is it really worth it? Like, are you getting paid? You know there's people that get paid for that, right? They train them. Maria. Okay, let's see. Did I got all of the arrows? I don't think I got that one. Yeah, yes I did. The H. Okay. The H is Helge's disruption in a hailstorm. What the hell is going on around here? All right, so that's the storm. The H's, okay? Harvey, multiple Harveys, Hannah, Henry, Hope. Oh, hello. Hope, it's been a while. It's been a while. I know there was others, though. Howard, Hager. I don't know. Literally Harry. Harold, yeah. Henrietta. I'm just staring at it. Interesting. Any of the other H's as well. Last name, first name. Whoa. So there's a warning. A hailstorm. It represents the storm. And the ice. Yeah. Okay. Isa, 11. Stillness. Return to what was. Stop changes. Holding one's ground. Avert a disaster. Conservative. Conserve something. Impasse. Immutable. Slow to change. Isa. No movement until the ice melts. What was before and will be. Timeless stability. Ice is nothingness and fire is creation and life. Imperceptible. I don't know. Water is life. H2O as well. But without fire, there isn't, like, so it shows us this relationship with the fire. You know, and I get like keeping the hearth going, keeping the fire lit. But it can also get out of control too. But it's not, the ice isn't there. Like there's water, there's necessity, right? But nothing comes out of the, like, you know what I mean? Like the plants don't grow. All right, until the thaw. Okay, imperceptible movement, glacier pace. Nature reclaiming human effort, slow to change, stubborn resistance, strong will. Okay, so ice is strong will as well. Whether people want to see this or not, that is about, if it's not about protecting, so you don't have rights to go out and destroy fucking property and have a big temper tantrum and hurt other people. So the other thing is, like, if these people are known to be violent criminals, rapists, murderers, gang members, thieves, liars. Stop freaking out. See, and y'all think it's just the Trump administration. Well, Biden actually, that's the thing. I've actually had someone in my life deported, and he wasn't a fucking criminal. He was a hard worker, and so there needs to be reform done, okay, in the immigration laws. And that was during Biden's administration, okay? So they took him out and separated families, yeah. And he had been doing all the fucking work, and it's literally an ID thing, because they share middle names, birthdays, because there's like 3 or 4 names, and their brothers have the same name, and they're saying it's identity theft, so whatever. That's the thing. There was no one freaking out that, like, I mean, it was the people that need, like, we don't want murders and rapists on the streets, and I don't really fucking care if you're legal or not. All right, so let the people do. And if justice system is abusive and doing shit that they shouldn't be doing, they get outed too. And when we see that they're not, like all of these political people in the Epstein thing, this is what I don't get. Why don't y'all go protest in front of all these politicians and movie stars, rock stars that been sacrificing and working, all this children, pornography, pedophilia for money. It's all out. So how come it's always the riots and the protesters are always about what? The criminals? I see like half of them are criminals out there protesting. I'm rebelling because I want to steal and lie and loot and rob. Yeah, you're not good people, man. You're not good, upstanding fucking people when you're out there doing that. Man, that's what the man. All right, Sean Diddy, we're gonna talk about him for just a second, as well as Hunter Biden, and let's not forget Ashley's diary. Okay. And Joe, what do you know, Joe? But it's too late. Jill and Joe. I like Jill. There's some good Jills. But anyways, Malibu, you're getting special rights and privileges. This is being privileged white people. And they're sitting there saying, look at all these privileged white people. Who's the fucking privileged white people right here? Getting away with the fucking crimes. Huh? So it goes both ways. Because some people seem to think it's all these MAGA ones are doing it, and you hear on both sides, dude. The transgender people, there is sick sexual gross grooming, so it doesn't really matter whether you're heterosexual, same sex, transgender. Ladies, true feminists, now the men are sexier than you. The men now are taking your jobs. And we're supposed to call them women. I really don't care what people want to do with their physical body. It's their body. But there is a line drawn when it is only about sexual promiscuity and fucking being gross. I see 2 different dynamics when it's a man versus a woman, where we're really getting into that topic. I told you, try this piece of cake. It just doesn't compute. Like, I mean, if that's what you want to do, it's fine. But if you think the government, this is what it doesn't, why is the government shouldn't be supplying that? And a lot of you, the fucking weirdos, it's the same thing where they're like, we can say, oh, someone was raised and born in this Christian thing and they're trying to program them in their dogma ways. Okay, the reverse is the truth as well. Women and men and families that are in these extremist points of view are also trying to control their children's beliefs. And school teachers, kindergartners, there's no reason that you need to start. In Portland, I saw this group of like, I don't even know, 10 teachers, and they all look exactly the fucking same with the same little pointy little fucking glasses. You know what I mean? They look like a Portlandian. Like, why do you all look the same? Weird. And thinking it's so cool to have 5 and 6-year-olds out protesting ICE or mocking that. So once again, Five of Wands also shows us that this is also children imitating the adults. The adults are yeah, let me train you. Dude, let them fucking color some pictures, man. Just let them learn their ABCs and color pictures and glue some motherfucking cereal and shit and watch some cartoons. Just keep them out of your political fucking viewpoints. It's not your place. And this is where Pink Floyd, we don't need no education. So you teachers out there doing that bullshit, either way, you're not neutral and it's not your fucking kid. And you probably don't have children, do ya? See, my grandpa and my grandparents were both, and they were like, oh my, the world, I can't even like fathom. Like, so this is where parents get upset. And the same thing, if parents are being abusive, then that's when the government should intervene. So we see the duality. We see the two sides of the different coin. We see the double-edged sword we live in. And so it's not one side or the other. That's the balance. It's tough being Libra, man. And sometimes in this world, it's tough. But thank God I got some Taurus moon to help me stand firm in my beliefs. And there is nothing that's going to tell me that I should be accepting and so inclusive. So that people are like, oh, no judgment zone and inclusive. Okay, you're worried. You want people to like you. And you don't know. You don't have any morals or standards or values that you don't have any real, you don't know karma, you don't know structure, you don't know guidance, you don't know rules. Like, I mean, to do no harm. So when people are doing harm, yeah. So anyways, woo, that one got me a little feisty there. I see the TN, okay. Oh, Tennessee. I'll see Arrested Development. W and V coming in. Woon Joe. Whoa, Joe. Okay, the W's. Walter. Walt Disney August there. Winter, Whitney, Wesley. I kind of like Wes. I think the Wesley guy probably good. I don't know. Like, you know, Wesley Snipes. I mean, he's like Blade. He like the vampire hunter. Okay, and Carrie, but V's as well. Vincent, Victoria, Vanapon. I don't know. All of you. Veronica. All the W's. William. You know. What you talking about, Willis? Okay, Joy. Okay, even look, the 8. It's upright, so this is good. Joy. Attunement. Coexisting. Look though. Coexisting, finding peace though. Winning. Success and laughter. Okay, we are already coexisting. That's the thing. We really are. So it's when someone wants to like make it seem like they're still, there are certain boundaries. Like, okay, you guys go over in your little zone. We got our little clubs over here, our cliques over here. Okay, let's go back to high school and look at the jocks and the nerds and the dorks and the preppies and the bullies. And this is the same fucking thing you have in society, in every fucking culture and online, okay, whether it's your religion, whatever gang or cult or club you're in, okay, you're already coexisting. Okay, and then Michael Jackson got to be coming in and say, just beat it. Doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Just beat it. See, the people that want to go do these wars, I mean, I totally understand. Like, I am not gonna, like, if people want to harm, the laws are corrupted that say that it's okay that they're letting go of a bunch of sex offenders. That's not okay. Stop it. Stop. You're all part of it. Oh, the judges and those people up there doing that. Shame on you. All right. Right now, though, we have joy, attunement. Things are going well. Joy and happiness are present. Feliz Navidad. Joy and happiness, harmonious relationship, positive. Okay. So things are good. There's a completion. Okay. Under here, it's realizing this other person is squandering wealth. Okay. Also being happy with whatever you got. Now, hear this. Okay. I almost called you guys Virgos and Pisces. 105. This one's getting long. Okay. But we're going to now dive into it a little more. I'm going to maybe get some fairies on top of this one. But let's open the book real quick and see if there's anything else that wants to dive deeper into this. Okay. Virgos. Oh, I keep calling you that. So you got Virgo, Taurus. So you got a cross watcher. Destiny, Vermont, Paul, New Zealand. Okay. 1, 2, 3 Tauruses. Oh, it's a full guide of it. Okay, Thor. So you have to pay attention because that one of them has like an extra little thing before the flag and one connects at the top. That one's not there. There's a bunch that aren't here. Vaughn. V is the Vaughns too, dude. I don't want to. Vaughn names. First name, middle name, last name. Elder. Eddie. Edie. Ethan. Okay, so these how it shows so many more. I is also iron. Okay, the rune Isa is also iron. Armenian runes. Armenian. Okay. Ooh, this is talking about Nazis is therefore anachronistic. What? Hospitalized in 1902 for an eye operation. He spent 11 months blindfolded. 204. 205. His condition, he claimed to experience a series of visions inspired by Odin that revealed to him the secrets of the runes. His system is based on 18 verses from the Runatal section of the Edic poem, the sayings of the High Ones. I can't pronounce it right. Havemal. All right. Okay. Who is this? Germany, Scandinavian, Wagner. Oh, yeah. Wait, and Warwick. Was that his name? Davis. It's his birthday today. All right. Willow, and the leprechaun. Yeah. Genealogy. Jenny. National. Okay. He died 2 years before the National Socialists came to power, and to speak of him in the same breath as Nazism is therefore anachronistic. I don't know. This book goes deep here. Armenian. Tyre. Let's see. Ireland. Okay, the eyes. Iron, doubtless, consciousness of personal power, and all life obedient to the compelling will. So that's also the eye. 205. Weird. I'm just looking at these. Bear. Also, the bees still birth eternal life, in which human life is one day predestined in the greatest sense. Man is also alges. Moon. To mother, to increase, empty or dead, sanctified sign of propagation of human race. Ma. Hey, Ma, as mothering. The L also, laugh, lagus, and logor, primal law, defeat, life, downfall, intuitive knowledge of all organic essence, laws of nature. Oh, they're going to think this is Nazi because it says Aryan sacred teaching. Great. It is. It even says shit in here. I mean, it's Germanic, so, we're just looking here. I mean, oh yes, Supreme Secrets of the Runes, weird. Less edifying was the adoption of these by the Nazi Party. Yeah, then it turned it all ugly and people interlinked it with it. Okay. Hilda. The Crusades as well. This is crazy. We talk about Hitler now. What? 205, 206. Okay. Catholic Party. History of pagan Europe. It's about history. Frederick. Germanic. So imagine if you have German ancestry. Do you hold, like, are you an evil, bad person? If you find out someone in your ancestry was part of that? Or do you denounce that? My grandfather's German. But he fought against them. So, yay! Score 1 for the Germans! Oh, Lord. I like the German cars, too. I mean, there's so much, though. You can go down the rabbit hole, you know, guys, with all the different symbols. And, I mean, immediately I watch one thing that talks about, like, the demonic symbols. And we get all these things about everything in Hollywood and their signs and their symbols and their things they're doing. And there is truth to it, of course, and not, too. But it's the intent of the people. Is their heart, you know, what are they doing truly? Do they even understand it? Okay. Are they, you know what I mean? Oh boy. Well, that one got a little interesting. That got heated. We went down quite a rabbit hole there. All right. Taurus, I think I'm gonna wait on this for a minute. Or I'm gonna come back and do the fairy messages, because I'm pretty sure we got all of these ones, and then we'll like see especially the different characters and people, because I mean you had the Queen and King of Cups in reverse, Queen and King of Pentacles, so there's a lot about emotional manipulation here, and you also had a fire sign in reverse, a King of Wands. But this is definitely, I mean, it was quite interesting. So we'll see what else we can find. And then I'm also going to get some of the fairy messages, the Fae Whispers, in your next video. Maybe I'll just like pull the next Continue the Path, okay, with Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Lewis Carroll. I know all of that. I've been down the rabbit hole of Lewis Carroll and his obsession with Alice. Alice could literally be someone's name. I keep getting that, though, with the Twilight show. Alice is, like, the sister. She, like, is the pitcher. You know, like, for the baseball game. All right. Thank you, Taurus. I hope you've enjoyed. This one was kind of crazy. Interesting. All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.